heels. Push back. Okay, rest on the back of your shoulder, rest on your ear, maybe.
You get a yoga man. You get a yoga man. Good morning, y'all. It's bright and early this morning. Well, not that early, I guess. So I am heading to Socanomics. It's one of my favorite wellness event to attend. It's so much fun, such community, such high energy. So I am gonna take you guys with me. Let's have some fun and burn some calories at the same time and enjoy a beautiful sisterhood or brotherhood. Whoever shows up, let's do that thing. Hey you guys, so Soca dancing has just an array of amazing benefits, psychological, physical, and one of the unique things about Soca dancing, and especially when you attend these classes, is that it builds amazing community. So there's social benefits. Let me show you how. Thank you to Lululemon who provided the yoga mats for us today. And guess what? Well, I'm not going to tell you. You're going to find out in a little bit. Listen, y'all, Socanomics do not play, because the minute you enter, you already start to feel the vibe and your body just starts moving and you are just ready to have a good time. So I shared with you 3 categories of benefits that Soca dancing provides: physical, psychological, and community. Let's get into the physical. But before I do, let me introduce you to Selena Watkins, the Selena Watkins, fitness guru, yoga instructor, and the brainchild behind Socanomics. That's right, magna cum laude, Selena. Did you know that Soca dancing actually meets the 2 types of physical activity that is recommended by the Physical Activity Guidelines for Americans? Do you know what those 2 categories are?
You introduce yourself to someone you don't know. Here at Socanomics, we are a dance, fitness, and wellness brand inspired by the sound of soca music. And when we started Socanomics, it was really about giving people who look like us a space to move our bodies in this way first, but to also be in an elevated wellness space and see each other and see ourselves. And I've been working in the fitness industry for about 17 years. And it's not like this in all the spaces that I've been in, and so I realized I had to create the space and curate the space myself. And so I'm grateful that you see yourself when you see Socanomics and you're like, whatever that is, that's for me, so I'm gonna go. And so I'm grateful for you for coming. We have an online membership. We do strength, yoga, and dance online. So the same energy you get here today, you can bring into the courtesy of your own home, in your living room, in your she shed, and have that same energy at home. We do wellness retreats. We're heading on our 6th wellness retreat in June to Jamaica, to Negril. And we bring this vibe for 5 days, mixed with sound bath, excursion, relaxation, everything that we all need at all times. And then we do our events all over. So this is our first LA pop-up all year. So thank you for being here. I appreciate y'all. When we move today, feel free to modify anything. If I'm touching the ground, and if the ground feels a little too far today, you're like, I want to reach that. Look, my knees aren't feeling good today. Do what your body says to do, right? There's more wisdom in your body than I could ever offer you. So everything today is an offering. Everything that I say today is for you to decide if that's how you want to move. We'll go through a nice yoga warm-up, and we get to our feet. We'll clear the space, we'll do some cardio, and then finish with a piece of choreography that you'll get to put on TikTok if you want. A piece of choreography that you get to show hubby. Like, look what I learned today. You know? So just a piece of memorabilia to take with you when you go home. And I think that is all you need to know to get started.
You get a yoga man. You get a yoga man.
They've been here since October, and it's just been wonderful to have them right in the Mert Park. Like it's kismet the way that came together, serendipitous. Was anyone at their last location in Jefferson Park? Yeah. It's like so dope that they're here in the Mert, because right outside, you know, every weekend in the Mert, it's for us. So all the plants are on sale. I get all my plants here. So yeah. Your knees wide. You can rest your head down on the mat. You can rest your hips back to your heels.
So have you guessed it? The two types of exercise that are recommended by the Physical Activity Guidelines for Americans include aerobic exercise, that's where you get your cardio, and muscle strengthening. What's really cool about this particular day at Socanomics is the fact that they incorporated yoga as well, because Socanomics is an actual wellness brand. And so the yoga positioning and poses also adds to it your flexibility, your agility, and improves toning as well, just as Soca dancing does.
Just begin thinking about your intention for your movement practice today. Everything today is an offering, and so my intention for you, whatever you are moving through in life at this current moment, in this current season, whatever you are moving through, allow your movement practice today. Allow it to be the thing that moves you through it, so that you're essentially dancing through it and getting to the other side of it. Inhale there. And as you exhale, curve your spine, chin to your chest, gaze all the way to your belly.
Bonus tip time. Hey, you guys. This is one of my absolutely favorite poses to share with pregnant women. Why, you may ask? Ladies, as you know, for those of you who've been pregnant, pregnancy, the lower back are not your friends, right? So that lower back is aching, and it doesn't wait until the third trimester. Sometimes it's aching even in the early second trimester. So this is such a great way to release those lower back muscles. I use it. I'm not pregnant, but that's just how effective it is. So you want to get into your cat-cow position and get that good stretch in that lower back.
It's like a good morning stretch, as if you're just now waking up out of bed.
So one thing you will notice today is that Selena is really good about reminding us about our breathing. That's right, she makes us mindful, hint, hint, about our breathing, so that we're not tensioning, we're not holding our breath, but we're utilizing our breath intentionally with the movements of our bodies. And so effective when we do these yoga poses, but also when we get into our soca dancing as well.
Rest on the back of your shoulder, rest on your ear, maybe.
Y'all, I had such a hard week this week, and I can't tell you how much I enjoyed this stretch.
Alright, good stretch for the inner thigh.
So at this particular intensity, I would consider this more of a moderate intensity, which is nowhere near the intensity we're going to end up with. But how many minutes do you know is recommended for moderate level exercise? I'm going to hit you back with the answer in just a few moments.
If it feels good, you can really look back behind you. If that makes you feel dizzy, then just come up to a flat back.
So for Americans who are adults and are cleared by their clinicians to engage in moderate level exercise, the recommendation is 150 minutes per week. That's 2.5 hours per week. Are you meeting those guidelines? And that's not it. That's just the bare minimum.
Over to the next. So we're starting to learn some combinations, okay? As we go over and over, your brain will remember it, so don't stress. Okay?
You've probably figured it out already, but if you haven't, you're noticing that the tempo is getting a little bit more intense. That's right, we're about to enter a more vigorous workout for the remainder of the class. Now, there are requirements for vigorous workout that are different than moderate intensity. Do you know what that requirement is? I'll hit you up in a few with the answer.
Look for that. Swing. Let's look back. Here we go. We look for that. Look for that. Swing.
Selena said you're going to look for that. Are you looking for the answer? Yes, it is 75 minutes per week.
He says, work it, work it. And wind your waist. Take a walk. Good.
Now let's get into these whining hips, these gyrating motions. You know, there is a deep history behind these types of movements that stem back all the way to the motherland. And I'm sure some of you may remember our talk about Mapouka. Let's hit it up just one more time.
Next side. Take it up, bend up, bend up, bend up.
Now, whether you are moving to the rhythms of Mapouka or you're dancing in Carnival with Soca or you're twerking in America in the ATL, all of these movements have deep, rich history in self-expression, confidence, esteem. It actually physiologically increases blood flow to the pelvis. It releases stress. There is so many benefits to these types of movements and such a beautiful lineage of culture that you do not want to miss.
Push back. Walk to me. Drop down, push back. Take your wine to the right. Here we go.
Friendly reminder, if you have not gotten up and moved for the day, this is a great excuse to do just that. Join the community of Socanomics, have a good time as you watch this recap, and still fulfill your physical fitness requirement while having fun. Besides, dance like nobody's watching, because we're not watching, so have a good time.
Push back. All right, walk to me. Walk to me. Hey, we drop down, push back. Fast. Again, walk to me. Good job. Take your wine.
So I've already mentioned the aerobics or cardio portion of the physical fitness requirements or guidelines. Now we're going to get into the muscle strengthening and toning portion, and that we should be doing about at least twice per week, targeting major muscle groups such as your core muscles, your hips, your legs, your backs, your arms. To really get an effective workout regimen, you should include both cardio and muscle strengthening. Muscle strengthening is oftentimes underestimated, you guys, but it's so important because our muscle strengthening is really key to building muscle mass, which helps us to regulate our metabolism. I'll get into that another time. Did I also tell you you'll meet some of the coolest people?
You have your water.
I'm hollering. I had to run this back. So that's a perfect example of how soca dancing improves your mood, reduces stress, and releases those wonderful endorphins. Now we're really getting into that intense workout. Keep up as much as you can. Don't worry about it. Just have fun. Have you been following the routine so far? Let's run it back. So I alluded earlier to some community benefits of soca dancing. Well, clearly we're all burning calories together, but what's really great is that we're forming this community even as we dance. There is a feeling of belonging, and it is so good collectively for our mental health. Did I mention the creativity? Y'all, look at your girl getting creative.
Raise your hand if your group is not ready yet.
When I tell you I was not ready for the group battles because people brought it. When I tell you they brought it, this was beyond a battle. This was a challenge. Y'all, I was outing fires. I didn't even start. I have to give it to the Socanomics team because they really have a great way of taking out the intimidation of these exercises so that you feel so confident and comfortable going forward and doing you.
Feel. Anybody shout it out. Amazing. Exhilarated. Dangerous. Sexy. Free, sisterhood, fire. Let me get two more. Energetic, free life. Energized. I say free life. All right, give yourselves a round of applause. Y'all some baddies. Step, touch, step, touch. Here we go, from the top. Here we go.
They legitimately touched on every aspect of fitness in one exercise routine. Did you know that doing choreography improves your cognition and memory?
All right, practice round. Practice round. 2 eyes and tribes. It is a smart contact book where you can really stay in connection with people. If you notice it on social media now, you don't see the people you know. You see what you're interested in. It's algorithm based. The Tribes app is basically your phone book. So Mike is the founder of Tribes. He's the CEO and founder of Tribes. And so I would love for you to tell us why it's so amazing.
Well, first of all, good job today, ladies. Woo! And gentlemen. Woo! Yes, sir. So Tribes is basically, we want to just stay connected in communities. You know, networking is important, and in today's time, it's us that's going to pull each other up. It's us that's going to refer each other for jobs. It's us that's going to make sure that we look out for each other, right? And so we want to give you guys an ROI on the time and investment and energy that you put into meeting people in the first place. And we want to make sure you never forget the people you meet. So download Tribes. There's a group called Socanomics LA.
You got soursop?
And a huge thank you, finally, last but not least, to
Your girl got her soursop, ginger, passion fruit, cucumber, and sorrel.
Okay, y'all. This is Dr. T, the hand behind the handle of Healthy Club right here on YouTube and healthybump.club on Instagram. So we thank you guys so much for following us. I am heading over to a natural store to buy my friend a birthday gift, get her some natural products. Y'all, I'm gonna tag the name in the bottom because I'm so tired from that workout. I don't remember the name of the store, but I'm gonna hit y'all up and show y'all a little bit. What a fun class that was. It's always such a vibe. And I've taken a class before. This time it was outdoors, so it was a different spin. But child, it's always such a good vibe. Hope you guys had as much fun as we did. Hope you joined along. And we see you guys when? I'm out of breath. The next episode. Come get into my business.
Y'all, there was a lot going on outside. Listen, and that scream was me running into a friend I had not seen in a long time. But then I continued to stroll up the block, try to check out some produce that they have going on. Look at these fruits and vegetables, y'all. Okay, let me tell y'all, I had my eye on this papaya. Listen, I left, came back, and why did they sell the papaya I wanted? And then he had to convince me to get another papaya. I'm going to show y'all what it looked like. Now, this papaya was all right, but nothing like the one I saw until your girl got home. Y'all, look at this color. I wish y'all could smell it. I'm separating it, putting it into my mason jars, so I have my fruit ready for the week. But I'm telling you, look at this color. I mean, God is good. Needless to say, your girl was satisfied. And now that the song Satisfied from Hamilton starts playing in my head, because what other soundtrack randomly starts playing in your head when you hear the word? Anyway, I digress. Let me take you on to where I wanted to show you, which is Napoli Naturals, and show you guys what I got my friend for her birthday, or rather, just some of the choices that I looked at. Because I still want to keep it a secret, so she doesn't exactly know what she's getting. And of course, I did that one for me, one for her kind of shopping, because your girl needed a few things. Mission accomplished. Thanks for joining. This is Dr. T, just a friendly reminder. Don't forget to comment, like, and share. And go ahead, why not? Click that subscribe button. Help us to get to the next 1,000 subscribers. We thank you guys for supporting.